Every journey begins with a whisper, a faint call within that invites us to step out from the known, away from comfort, and into the unknown, where fear mingles with freedom. And this, the hero's journey, is no mere story structure or archetype. It's the heartbeat of our human experience, a mirror held up to the soul's deepest yearnings. Joseph Campbell, whose work illuminated this universal journey, called it the monomyth, the single resonant narrative that pulses through mythologies, religions, and personal experiences alike. But the hero's journey, more than any formula or trope, is an inner path to awakening, an alchemical process through which each of us must pass to uncover our essence and engage with the numinous force that beckons us beyond mere survival into the ecstatic embrace of enlightenment. In every culture across centuries and civilizations, humans have told tales of heroes. These are not stories bound to lands or languages, but expressions of something profoundly universal, expressions that Campbell unearthed and refined in his lifelong study of myth. The tales we hear in the great myths, the epics that stir something ancient in our bones, are not merely echoes of past lives, but reflections of the journey within. When we hear of Gilgamesh, of Arjuna, of Moses or Odysseus, we are not simply reading about foreign entities, we're meeting aspects of ourselves. These are stories of spirit, threads in the vast cosmic web that remind us of our own boundless potential. The structure of the hero's journey is deceptively simple: a call to adventure, a crossing of thresholds, trials and tribulations, encounters with mentors and foes, a descent into darkness, and a resurrection into light. Each stage is a veil, a portal, an encounter with the profound. And each veil, when lifted, reveals another layer of self, another step into the unknown. We think of this journey as something that happens to others, in the tales of wizards and warriors. But every breath we take is part of this unfolding. The call to adventure is the moment the soul is stirred, when what was familiar and safe no longer satisfies. In myth, it may come as a letter, a beckoning voice, or an invitation from beyond. But in life, it often feels like an itch we can't scratch. And knowing that this life, as it stands, is too small to contain us, we might be drawn to explore, to seek, to create, to change, anything to find out what lies beyond the ordinary. In this sense, the hero's journey isn't a choice. It's a summons, a gravitational pull that can't be ignored. It's the soul's insistence on growth, on breaking free from the confines of the familiar. And yet, before we even begin, we meet resistance. The refusal of the call is part of the journey, our ego's last, desperate attempt to keep us in the known, safe, predictable patterns. We find reasons, excuses, fears, anything to keep us from crossing that threshold. This is the inner skeptic, the part of us that clings to certainty and comfort, even if it means denying our potential. In the hero's journey, this reluctance often symbolizes our fear of change, of loss, of leaving behind what we know, even if what we know no longer serves us. It's the battle between safety and freedom, between our comfort and our calling. Joseph Campbell understood this deeply. For him, the hero was a symbolic figure, an archetype that exists within all of us. Archetypes are not mere characters. They are energies, primordial forces that shape our psyche. In the same way that water shapes the riverbed, archetypes carve paths through the mind and soul, embodying universal qualities like courage, wisdom, love, and sacrifice. When we encounter the hero, the mentor, the trickster, or the shadow in myth, we are encountering dimensions of ourselves, parts of our psyche that rise and fall, come into play and retreat according to the demands of our journey. Archetypes are not static. They are dynamic, morphing and adapting as we evolve. They apply not only to individuals, but to ideas, stories, and even civilizations. They are as much a part of us as our breath, as much a part of our world as the stars overhead. And so Campbell's hero isn't the macho warrior or the divine king. Instead, the hero is every person, every being who dares to step into the unknown, to face their fears, to transform. Campbell believed that the journey wasn't exclusive to a select few. It's the birthright of every soul. It's an invitation to transcend the ordinary and align with the greater currents of life, currents that pull us toward growth, expansion, and ultimately, enlightenment. The path may look different for each of us, but the essence is the same. To know oneself, to dissolve into something greater, to emerge as more than we were. In pop culture, we see this journey everywhere, most famously in the tale of Luke Skywalker from Star Wars. George Lucas, a friend and student of Campbell's work, used the hero's journey as the skeleton for his epic tale. But beyond mere story structure, what Lucas captured was the essence of transformation, of growth through struggle. Luke's journey is a modern myth, one that speaks to the timeless truth of our own inner battles. Every struggle, every dark night, every moment of self-doubt mirrors the hero's journey within each of us. Through myth, Campbell revealed that stories like Star Wars are not just entertainment. They are reflections of our own struggles and triumphs, metaphors that bridge the gap between the mundane and the sacred. The hero's journey, then, is not a formula but a process, a spiritual alchemy. In myth, the hero faces monsters, demons, and dragons. But these are not external foes. They are manifestations of inner conflicts, shadows of the psyche that must be faced and integrated. In each battle, the hero is forced to confront their own weaknesses, fears, and limitations. But the dragon is not some external beast. It is our own doubt, our fear of inadequacy, our resistance to growth. The sword we wield is forged from our courage, our willingness to confront the unknown, to step beyond the safety of the shore and venture into the ocean of existence. And through these battles we are transformed, reshaped, reborn. Enlightenment is not some distant goal or final reward. It is the continual process of awakening, of shedding old skins, of dying and being born anew. Each stage of the journey is a layer of illusion peeled back, a veil lifted, a step closer to the truth. In myth, the hero returns from the journey changed, bearing gifts for the world. But this return is not the end. It is the beginning of a deeper, more authentic life. The gifts the hero brings are not material riches, but insights, wisdom, compassion, the treasures of the soul. And in this sense, every act of enlightenment is a gift to the world, a beacon that lights the way for others. The hero's journey is not about conquering or achieving. It's about surrender, about dissolving the ego, about allowing oneself to be transformed. In the end, the hero doesn't find answers. They become the answer. They are no longer the seeker. They are the sought. This is the essence of enlightenment. To dissolve the boundaries of self, to become one with the journey, to see that the hero, the path, and the goal are one. Every hero, every journey, every struggle and triumph is a facet of the greater whole, a reflection of the divine unfolding within us all. So as we walk this path, as we face our own dragons and cross our own thresholds, we must remember that we are not alone. We are part of a timeless journey, a cosmic dance that has been unfolding since the beginning of time. The hero's journey is not something outside of us. It is the very fabric of our being, the pulse of life itself. And in this journey, every step is sacred. Every struggle is holy. Every triumph is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Let us then, each of us, embrace our own journey with courage, with humility, with a fierce, unyielding love for the truth. Let us remember that we are the hero, the journey, the destination. And in that remembrance, let us find the strength to walk boldly into the unknown, knowing that we are part of something vast, something eternal, and something infinitely beautiful. Thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.